Starting the week off right, for sure. We got a bunch of trees cut down already. We're loading the trailer with the brush and just dumping it out in the woods, but we're moving. Starting this week off right. Well, that's it for tree cutting today. We got quite a bit done. I gotta go dump this trailer, and yeah, I don't know, this is pretty good start. So we got quite a few out of here. I think that's as far back as we'll go here. There is quite a bit over here that still needs to come out, but I gotta move them wood piles first, and then we'll start taking out these over here. Maybe tomorrow we'll start taking these out. Depends on how far I can get today. I do have to do some wood pile moving and maybe some brush moving, but I gotta take care of that trailer of brush. Go empty that. Just emptying it out on the property in a spot that's far away from here, at least for now. I think eventually I'll have to do something with it. Maybe it'll just rot to the point where I won't have to do anything with it, but it is off the beaten path, and it's not something I'll have to worry about in the near future. But we definitely need to get rid of some of this stuff, and the brush piles are just piling up a little bit too much for my liking. So, and it's I don't know, with the fire pit rolling, we'll see where we can put all this stuff, and maybe we can start burning it. Maybe on Thursday when it's raining, we start burning. Get a good brush fire going. Well, all right. We got more cut today. We finished this whole side here. And we moved over to the back side down by the water here. But yeah, we got quite a few more fence logs. Don't know if I'll use them all for the fence, but we'll have them if we need them. Only had to move one massive trailer and dump it, but we burned quite a bit today, which made it a little bit easier, at least hauling wise. But as you can see, we were started on this end here, and we'll make our way down as we go, and then we'll be able to see a lot more clearly down to the water. There'll probably have to be more cutting down inside there. There's a lot of dead stuff inside there, so we're gonna have to do some more cutting. But I mean, I will have to do some more cutting for sure. But yeah, I'm happy with the progress. The progress is going great, and we are moving right along. Did a little yard sailing this morning, which is good. It's always a good time going to check out other people's junk. Bought a couple things here and there, nothing major, a couple decorative items, but we're gonna try to get the back gutter guards up today. Should be a fairly easy job, quick, and then maybe do a little bit cleaning out here. It does look a little rough. It's a little bit windy for a fire today. I would like to start burning a little bit of brush, but we should probably get some of this cleaned up. The driveway's looking kind of like a mess. I'm gonna have to grab my lawnmower and weed whacker at some point and get that. But let's get on these gutter guards. We'll knock these out and be good. If you watched a couple videos ago, I did the front side. I never did get onto the back side, so we gotta knock this out. So as you can see, we're about halfway done, and yeah, they don't look good. They are going to do the job of keeping the dirt out of the gutter system, but they're going to get stuck in there, and I'm going to have to clean it out anyway. I also have to come up with some type of broom method. Some of them go in really nice. Like, I think if I really cared enough, I could take these bolts out, shove it up there further, and then it would be fine. But I don't know. I don't know if this will be the end all be all. This thing is kind of chintzy. It's a little bit it's cheap, I guess. It seemed like a really good option, and it may be. It's something that this is just a test for the house, right? So everything with the garage, if you've been paying attention to the channel, I built the garage first so that we could experiment with these things on the garage before we did it on the house. So I don't know, we'll keep an eye out. We'll see how this works out, and we'll plan accordingly for the next build. So we got them on there, all the way down. You took a couple falls there. Hopefully you're all right. Yeah, she looks good from down here. That's what I will say. Just came back to take a look at the old apple tree. I know it's hard to see here, but she's leafing. She's doing good. And that's awesome. And the peach tree is doing good. The raspberries and blackberries bushes are coming up too. Man, they look nice. So the peach tree and the apple tree are right in, mixed in with all the raspberry and blackberry bushes, but the peach tree is looking pretty good. I think it's taken pretty well. There's a little maple growing down there, but yeah, she's taken. She's not doing the greatest. I'll have to get out here and water a little bit more, but yeah, the blackberry and raspberry bushes are coming up too. There's a ton of them back here in this little trail back here where the hunting stand is, but the apples, peaches, raspberries, blackberries are really coming up good. Like right in here, these are really tall bushes, and it's a mixture of blackberries and raspberries. So the blackberries seem to get way bigger than the raspberries, so they're a lot easier to make stuff out of. But when I come back here picking, I just kind of pick everything, whatever's ripe. So that'll be fun. It's a fun spring activity, summer activity, I guess, if you will. But yeah, looking good, guys. More blackberry and raspberry together really well. Man, Gravity, you do a good job. Well, good morning, you beautiful mammer jammers. So what do we got planned for today? One, this is a beautiful day. It's a little cloudy, but I think that helps because it's going to be about 80 degrees today. Phenomenal. But I would like to clean up some of this around here. Especially these logs. I gotta get these cleaned up, and by cleaned up I just mean moved. So when we cut these out over here, this pile doesn't just grow into something massive. So I gotta get a lot of these logs out of here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put them up front and maybe add on to the fence up there. I hate moving things like 5 times, like these log piles need to be moved again. But I just don't know, like just leaving these here, I don't think that's the answer. So I do plan on adding to the fence on the front side, and maybe in a little bit different areas in here. However, I'm going to use the trailer to move these logs to the front, which means I gotta do something with all this, which isn't a lot, but I'll just chuck it over there somewhere, and we'll call it good. But yeah, beautiful day. Let's get some logs moved. Let's get prepped for cutting. Dang, got sap on me already. Yeah, I hear you, Fred. I hear you. All right. Food's coming, man. You just gotta wait your turn. Alright, so we'll go with the small ones first and see how the four-wheeler handles the smaller do-jabbers. Okay, so although the trailer was a good idea, it's kind of a pain to get them in, get them out. It's kind of a pain. Dragging them is just so much easier. Just tie a strap to it and just go, and then drop it wherever you want, move it, whatever. So some of them bigger ones are going to be even a bigger pain in the butt now. The reason I was using the trailer was I didn't want to drag these things down the driveway because they chew up so much gravel, and I don't want my driveway chewed up because it's like 30 logs I gotta move. So I moved, I think 9 or 10, maybe 8, I don't even know, in the last one. But some of these bigger logs, just gonna be easier to drag them. So since I don't want to drag them down the driveway, I will drag them through the woods. I really don't care. This is gonna be our second driveway, and as you can see, it's pretty thick in here, but I think I can create a route where I can just drive these straight through here, right out to the road, right to a pile over there. So yeah, bear with me, we'll cut this up. Okay, so we got our trail. She's got a bit of a hump right here at the end, but I think the logs will mash it down when we take them through here. She's kind of a little bit of an S. I think it's going to be fine. I might have to do some moving around. Might take me a few tries to get a log to come straight through here without getting stuck on another tree, but we're gonna try. There's a lot of birches in here, the pretty birches too, pretty decent sized birches next to the or be right behind the solar panels. It's pretty nice. Well, that seemed to work pretty good. Just got like 20 more of them to go. All right. We got the old pile moved, ready for more. Saturday, a lot of traffic today, so just gonna rake this up a little bit, clean up this area, and just because it looks a little rough, but other than that, yeah, just clean her up and be done working for the day. Well, good morning, folks. It's another beautiful Sunday out here. Probably be like a normal person and I don't know, relax on Sundays, you know. But we still have a lot to do, and I just don't feel like sitting around today. So, gonna try to build up some of the fence out here. Use some of these logs, and I could cut some trees down today as well, but I think utilizing what we have out here first is probably a better use of our time, since next week we'll be cutting more trees in the back there, and this pile is just going to grow larger. So if we utilize some of these and we build up the fence up here, it will, I don't know, alleviate some of the pile ups. So that's our plan for today, is to build up some of this more fencing. We can get it up there. So that's the goal. We'll see what happens. So I cleared some of this out, just some branches and some little trees, little saplings and stuff, but I'm gonna have to clear out more, and then we'll get the first row laid and we'll kind of see how it's gonna look. This goes quite uphill here. I don't know, we'll have to take a gander. About all she wrote. It's been a great week out here though. We've cleared out quite a bit. We got some more trees to take down, but in the long run it's a good start. And utilized a lot of that lumber to get the fence going, more of the fence going, which was, it's a bonus. We're definitely gonna have a lot more logs. We got a lot of this behind me that's gotta go still. So yeah, we'll get there. Next week is another week. Every day is a great day. But check this out. We have a garden update. Here's our pepper and tomato plants. Doing amazing. Really well. Really sprouted up this week. Yeah. Looks like the cucumber plants are doing something. Maybe they're hibernating. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah, they're not looking good. So we do have that. We have that. We did have a few more seedlings pop up, but not many. Looks like I got some cucumbers coming up here, and that looks like the only thing that's coming up. So I don't know, all them seeds were bought at the same time. So could it be that the cucumbers were the only ones that made it through storage? I guess them seeds are pretty old, but at least something's popped up. I got another thing working here. We're gonna do some we're gonna try to replant that celery to get some celery going. There's a few other things I want to get from the grocery store that we can replant, and more to come on that. So the garden is coming along. We should bear some type of fruits. The apple tree and the peach tree are doing amazing. So the homestead is starting, which is an amazing feeling that it's moving forward every day. I hope you all have a great week. I know I will. Peace.